Hello students, in previous lecture we have seen that what is mean by sequence and subsequence. In this lecture we see theorem. So statement of theorem is, if sequence Sn n is equal to 1 to infinity is a sequence of non-negative real numbers and limit of Sn as n tends to infinity is equal to L, then L is greater than or equal to 0. That means if Sn is a sequence of non-negative real numbers, means they are positive real numbers, and limit of that sequence is L as n tends to infinity, then L is greater than or equal to 0. That means if sequence is of positive terms, then its limit also positive. So we have to prove this theorem. So to prove this theorem we use method of contradiction. That means we take some assumption or we assume some statement and we show that that statement is our wrong statement, and therefore we have to change our statement. So given sequence Sn n is equal to 1 to infinity is sequence of non-negative real numbers and limit of Sn, that sequence, is equal to L. So we have to prove that L is greater than or equal to 0. That means we have to prove that L cannot be negative number, and therefore we suppose L is negative. To get contradiction we have this statement here that suppose L is less than 0, that is L is negative number. Now by definition of limit of sequence, if limit of sequence Sn is L, then by definition for epsilon greater than 0 there exists a positive integer n such that mod Sn minus L is less than epsilon for small n greater than capital N. This is a definition of limit of sequence. Means here if Sn is a sequence and L is its limit, then to say that L is limit of sequence Sn, there must be given epsilon, for given epsilon any positive number there must exist any positive integer n such that this mod Sn minus L is less than given epsilon for some n greater than capital N. That means for those values of Sn where n is greater than this capital N, we get Sn minus L, mod Sn minus L less than epsilon. This is our definition of limit of sequence. Now by using this definition, here we take the value of epsilon is equal to minus L upon 2. For our convenience we have taken here epsilon as a minus L upon 2. Therefore by definition we can write here that for epsilon, given epsilon, that is minus L upon 2, there exists, since L is negative, this minus L upon 2 is positive number. In our definition we have said that for given epsilon greater than 0, so this is greater than 0, so there exists a positive integer m such that mod Sn minus L is less than minus L by 2 for n greater than capital N. Hence, particularly for n is equal to m, so particularly for value of n is equal to m, we have mod Sm minus L, we have put here small n is equal to m, so mod Sm minus L is less than epsilon, that is equal to minus L by 2. Therefore we can write this Sm minus L is less than minus L upon 2 and Sm minus L is greater than L upon 2. Meaning of this mod is nothing but this value is less than this value and greater than, changing sign here, it is greater than plus L by 2. So this Sm minus L is less than minus L by 2, therefore adding L both sides, this Sm is less than this L minus L by 2, this is equal to L by 2, therefore this Sm is less than L by 2. Now this shows that for all n greater than m, for all n greater than m, Sn, that is nth terms of sequence, are negative. This statement is nothing but this statement Sm less than L by 2, where we know L by 2 is a negative number. Therefore Sm is less than L by 2 means Sm is negative, and this is for all values of n which are greater than m. Therefore these all Sn values are negative values, and this is contradiction to our statement that L is less than negative, L is less than 0. Since L is negative number and we have said that all the terms are negative terms, the contradiction is all terms are positive terms. Here sequence Sn is sequence of non-negative terms, and therefore the terms are negative. This is a contradiction. Therefore L less than 0 is a wrong statement. Hence L is greater than or is equal to 0. So this is proof of this statement. In next lecture we will see the another theorem. Thank you.